Here is one of my favorite moments from the Hearts and Holdings series. This comes from book 3, Bargain with a Billionaire. She offered him a fleeting smile, upset seeming to crinkle her brow. Her breathing suddenly turned more rapid. She glanced down at their intertwined hands before she flicked her eyes to his face. "Grant," she began, her voice breathy and just above a whisper. He reached to caress her cheek. He had to tell her how he felt before she said whatever she said. She had to know how he felt. "Julia, when I was buried in that rubble, He struggled to find the words. This wasn't how he imagined declaring his emotions to her. He pictured champagne, low lighting, violin music, him in a tuxedo, her in an evening gown, not him in a hospital gown, surrounded by the scent of antiseptic and the drone of his heart monitor. But it didn't matter. He had to tell her. I... A shrill voice that drove fear straight through his heart interrupted. "Grant! My God!" He snapped his gaze to the doorway, his eyes going wide as he stared at the woman storming into the room, her presence making him tense immediately. "Lydia?" His voice cracked, his eyes widening in disbelief as his fingers tightened around Julia's hand. Her theatrical entrance into the room disrupted the calm, quiet moment he'd sought. It stripped away the easy, comfortable atmosphere with Julia, replacing it with something unsettling and overwhelming, accentuated by his first wife's extravagant attire and theatrical gestures. "Grant!" Her features crinkled with practiced concern as she pressed a hand against her low-cut dress and studied him. She raced over to the bed and flung her arms around him. "Thank heavens you're alive!" He lay in stunned silence until she pulled back, flicking away the lone tear that had trailed down her perfectly made-up cheek. Flashbacks of their bitter divorce clouded his memory and clenched his heart. "What are you doing here?" "I came the moment I heard." She clasped her hands in front of her, her lips tugging downward with concern. Grant searched his mind for a reason, but he couldn't find it. Why? She stared at him, her eyes wide. "Are you joking? Where else would I be?" Grant furrowed his brow. "Vale, Monaco, Paris. I could name a few others." The woman tossed her head back with laughter. "Oh, Grant, at least your sense of humor has remained intact." I hope you enjoyed that scene. It's one of my favorite ones when Lydia enters